Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Blow Daz.
Aidan.
Alright, before we start, don't forget we've got a competition running, which is for 130 year anniversary Newcastle United away jersey in white with green trim. Nice. All you've got to do is subscribe to the channel. Once we get to 10,000 subs, we'll tell you what the next stage is to win it. Yep. But one of the subscribers will win it. You'll look great in that, wherever you are in the world.
Would.
It's mint shirt that. Bit of MLB, Roid rage.
Yeah. What's this going to be about then?
I imagine it's people getting angry through the some things they may take. Yeah. Don't know if it is that, but
I'm ready for
there's
it.
some big guys in the MLB who can, jacked up, aren't they, a little bit, some of them. Anyway, here we go. MLB Roid rage. Let's get into it.
Harper's not happy. And he's gone. And the Nats have one man left on the bench other than Wilson Ramos, and that's Dan Uggla. So an infielder's probably going to have to go into the outfield and play. And Bryce gets tossed.
Did you see Espinosa go down the tunnel with Bryce Harper? Now Uggla going down there so he doesn't do anything silly and hurt himself. That's what you see veteran players do. They might be going to look at the pitch too on the video. Maybe that's what they're going to look at. But if I'm being 100% honest, that can't happen in the 11th inning when you're short on your bench. And he had a legitimate gripe. That ball was outside.
Yeah, as usual, Bryce is right about the pitch. But you got to stay in the game.
But he hasn't liked the calls all night long from Jerry Meals.
Texas, they picked up Tommy Hunter and Chris Davis. That high fastball is a great pitch for Gwilly. He gets another strikeout.
And the frustration from Chris Davis shows you how strong he is as he breaks his bat over his knee. Watch this high fastball from Gurley goes upstairs to get him, and Chris says, I don't like this bat.
Folks, you have no idea how hard that is.
I would not think you could do that.
No.
That is a big man upset. He's 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts, and he snapped that bat like a toothpick. And he'll take the walk. Comes with one. Bill Miller with a delayed call. Looked like he was off the plate. Laurie was headed to first.
Yeah, it fooled all of us. Watch where this ball ends up. It looked like a fastball away. Set down to first base, and it's going to be called back.
Oh, Jesus.
Really sure if it got any of the plate. Nope.
And now he calls him out.
Same guy.
He threw him out, and then the helmet, and that's going to cost Brett Laurie. And now they've got to get Laurie and get him back in the dugout.
You get proper mad, don't they?
Yeah.
Change up and look high and possibly outside.
Yeah, it was way out that.
It was, wasn't it?
Looked it.
Can't believe it.
Both of them.
Then he gets thrown out. That's the one that might cost him right there. Throwing the helmet and bouncing it off the umpire. Watch if it is it high, and it looks like it's too high.
Looked like it was high and outside.
Imagine you just belt. I thought he was just going to pelt at his head at first.
He was angry, wasn't he?
I know, yeah.
But do you know any other sport where players get into the referee's face as much as baseball?
No, I don't think. No, 100%.
Like where the argument's going. I know. Like in soccer, there's a lot of arguing with the referee as the play goes on. There's a lot of chatter to the referee.
Yeah, but they're never like
But
shouting.
they're never yelling at him. Even when the coaches come on, the coaches start yelling. I know they get ejected from the game, but I don't think there's any. It's almost like it's a part of the game.
Yeah, literally, it is, isn't it?
People might tell me it is a part of the game.
Yeah.
That's what makes it. But getting ejected.
Yeah, but I've never seen any of the sport where they get that.
You don't, and I can't think of one. No.
And that's going to cost Brett Laurie. He threw his equipment. And there goes John Farrell. And he wasn't going to leave till he got tossed.
Should be able to toss the umpire.
Yeah.
Kobe Erasmus. Bouncing ball. Pena backs up on it. Rodney's at first, and the game is over. And now, unfortunately, the fans have become involved. And that should never be the case.
No.
And here the umpires are headed for their locker room, and then somebody threw something from the stands. You can see Bill Miller pointed who it was, and I'm sure that person will be handled appropriate.
Yes. Ooh.
The barrel of the bat comes back at Roger Clemens, and he fires.
I think I watched this game.
Back toward Piazza, who is going down the first baseline.
I watched this game. He threw it back at him like that, but I'm not sure he threw it at him as opposed to threw it in his direction.
What happened there, yeah.
I wasn't at the game. I watched this game on TV. I don't know. I might have been at the game. I can't remember. But I remember it comes up and the bat breaks. It goes towards Clemens, the pitcher. Clemens picks it up and kind of like throws it in Piazza's direction. But I think it's like just in his direction. I don't think he launches it at him.
Yeah.
That was my opinion at the time. I don't think he threw it at him, but he threw it towards him, and it was a little bit of like, come on, it was intentional that he threw it towards him.
Yeah.
But it wasn't at him. You know?
Yeah.
Unless I'm thinking of something. Unless it's a different instance. Yankees and Mets is.
Yeah.
That is all Roger Clemens there. A moment created by Clemens. And thankfully not much more on the field than these two benches emptying, and the players now in a mode of standing around and trying to sort out what just happened. That was surprising.
Joe, there were a lot of people who defended Roger Clemens when he hit Mike Piazza in the head. I was one of them. In my view right now, Roger Clemens is dead wrong. You can't take up the better part of the bat, the fat part of the bat, and fire it into foul territory near Piazza. Obviously, Piazza didn't mean to do that. My gosh, that's a blatant act. Foolish, foolish. Man, that is, I'll tell you, that is a blatant act right there.
No, I'm kind of with you on that one. He threw it towards the ground as well.
He sort of like threw it
in
his direction.
He's kind of just like he's getting it off the pitch.
He's throwing it in his direction, but not at him.
Yeah.
And I just remember watching it, or like I say, I can't remember if it was at the game or was it watched on TV, but I remember it and I was just like, nah.
I'm not having that. I think he's just throwing it off the thing, and he's running past.
Yeah, he's throwing it in his direction, but not at him. And it might be like a warning shot, sort of like throwing it towards you.
He threw it to the floor as well.
But
if he threw it like at his head height or something, then
bat's flown at him, and he's sort of just got it and gone like that. It's instinct, but I don't think he's thrown it at Piazza.
No, I don't think so.
Piazza has every right to be upset. Wow.
So Roger Clemens, in essence, throws a jagged, a pointed, sharp piece of wood that ends up, what, 2 feet away from Mike Piazza?
Yeah.
Closer to the crowd.
Piazza was looking toward Clemens when the bat was thrown over into foul territory. Had Mike had his...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's gone.
I've never seen this.
I never have either.
I don't know what they're measuring. They might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, he is. He's out.
Yes,
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out. And
he's steaming mad.
He is out and having to be forcibly restrained.
Don't know.
What, was the bat too big or something? That's why they were measuring it.
Measuring something on the plate, weren't they?
I thought they were measuring like the bat compared to the plate.
Don't know. I'll have to explain that one to us. I'm not sure what happened there. The guy that, what was his name? Brett, come out flying out the flying out the.
He looked like he was
I thought he was going to swing. Yeah, I thought he was.
Oh.
Seager takes down and in. 1 for 2 now with a double and a fly ball to right. Double for Seager's 33rd stranded in scoring position in that first inning.
It's not a pitch over the plate, isn't he? Oh, he's got in his head now. I'm ready. Oh, yeah, done that.
Weaver gets tossed.
Yeah.
Brian Honora has just ejected Jared Weaver.
Can't do it twice in a row.
No, it's not that. He was going at him. The batsman was going out of the batter.
Yeah,
he was going at the pitcher there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was winding him up a little bit, so he didn't like it. You could tell he was going to hit him with that. But do you know what our picks we did for? And I said I'm going to go for Miami.
Yeah.
You that video we did the other day.
Yeah.
Miami are out already.
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
I know.
How bad can a prediction get?
I know.
Well, after calling timeout and emphatically keep putting his hand up to call timeout, Weaver threw up and in on him and hit him.
He does it all the time. He's in the batter's box and still has the hand up for time. To me, once you're in the batter's box, it's go time.
You've changed that rule now, haven't they?
Weaver got tired of waiting. They exchanged words, but Honora immediately ejecting Weaver.
It's a pretty quick ejection.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's almost as if Weaver had no choice but to throw something inside when you see him doing that, and you keep looking at him with his hand up.
Not only that, yell something at him as well.
Yes.
The Angels will have to go to their bullpen now. That's something that you don't want to go
the guy
through.
was a
As we
prick,
go back and
wasn't
take
he?
a look at this. You see,
The
O'Donnell's
Mariners
got
guy.
time. Seager's got time.
Yeah, I mean, and he's saying something there also.
Supposed to be a fastball. It ended up being a slider. No one could catch it.
Here's the 3-2. Check swing, and it's in there for a strike 3.
Wow.
2 down. Big Poppy strikes out.
Well, is this on a swing or is this a called strike? That better be on a swing.
That pitch is too low. That is not on a swing. That is a called.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
And here comes Ortiz.
He's funny as well, isn't he?
And I believe David has been tossed out. Boy, I have rarely seen him anywhere near that angry.
It's the guy that does Pawn Stars, isn't it?
That was brilliant, isn't it?
The guy, what's his name? Rick Watson from Pawn Stars.
Boy, I have rarely seen him anywhere near that angry. Now, let's be honest, Copa's had a horrible night back there. And both teams would say that. His plate has been, well, who knows? Who knows where it's been, but Ortiz livid with him. His night is over. John Farrell has been thrown out as well. And how about this drama at the very end?
Well,
it's fuming, isn't he, Ortiz?
Back on the field, too. I mean, I'm going to get thrown out. I don't know how long you can hang around. Here's a replay of Big Poppy coming back out there.
Off the end of the bat. Arroyo. The ball gets loose. It's down the right field line. Jeter coming all the way around. It's a one-run game. And now we're going to have an argument as Francona comes out of the dugout.
He swatted the ball
He
out
knocks
of
out his hand.
I was going to say.
If it's in the process of running to first base, that's one thing. If he intentionally swatted it with one hand or one arm or the other.
Saw A-Rod swipe it out of the glove of Arroyo.
That, I think he's out.
He should be out.
Yeah. Because that is clearly, as Arroyo puts the ball in the glove,
That's
the
out.
left arm came down. No.
Is that A-Rod?
And they're going to call him out. They got the call right again, and they're going to bring Jeter all the way back to first base. And this umpire crew, as this fan base for the Yankees throwing baseballs onto the field, this umpiring crew, this place is dangerous now. They're going to have to call the players off the field. Everybody's going to have to leave the field.
Throwing baseballs onto the field.
Terry Francona is saying, I want to get my guys off the field. Alex Rodriguez is trying to plead his case, but he clearly knocked the ball out of the glove of Arroyo.
There's no
take
arguing
a run
there.
off the board, put Jeter back at first, 2 out in the inning with Sheffield coming up. You could see the body of Minkiewicz blocked the first base umpire, Randy Marsh. So to take Randy Marsh, the crew chief, off the hook on the call, he couldn't see it. But it was Marsh who then made the call, and Rodriguez is called out.
Isn't that guy off South Park called Randy Marsh? Isn't it? Is it?
I'm not sure actually.
Someone have to let me know in the comments as well. Did the Yankees get more calls in their favour than any other team?
What, just because it's the Yankees?
Yeah.
They didn't there though, did they?
No, they didn't there, but I'm just wondering if they do in general.
Yeah, maybe.
See if we can find that out. Let us know, especially if you're a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
Now Torrey's going to get into space.
That's a throw him out for that.
You can't for any length of time disagree. And now Paul Molitor is ejected.
Well, Paul coming out, and I'm surprised that he doesn't push Torrey Hunter away and take over.
There's some frustration, and now Molitor is trying to restrain Torrey.
Right.
Kellogg, the crew chief, coming in. And Torrey very frustrated. We saw his frustration in his last at bat, now throwing batting gloves. We saw Torrey's frustration in his final at bat last night, and he's not done yet. Throwing his bat down in foul territory in his final at bat. Twins will need a new right fielder for the 9th inning, and
well, that's Torrey's been thrown out of games before. That has to be something that this is the first time Paul
just threw everything he had away.
So this is
frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, massively.
Right. Well, take a look at the pitch. It's a fastball away off the plate.
And we believe in fox tracks, and there have been quite a few pitches like that have been off the plate away that have been called strikes, not just in that at bat.
So we knew that Glazier threw somebody out. He pointed in the dugout and threw somebody out, and it turned out that it was Bonds. Bonds did the the thumb and forefinger 2 inches deal, and that was it.
He said, I didn't say a word.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
That's the best part of baseball for me, is the passion that they're playing with, where they get sort of like stuck into the umpires and sort of like say you're wrong.
Yeah, but you're not wrong when they say like no one gets in the face of the umpires as much as people in baseball.
I can't. Let us know if you think of another sport. I can't think of another sport where it's done like that.
When you can get that mad without getting like a multiple game suspension.
It's proper frustrating though as well when you know you're looking at the same thing the umpire's looking at pretty much, and you know that he's calling. It's a bad call.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they've changed it now where you can go back and review calls. I don't know what the review policy is.
That would be like very good in baseball, wouldn't it? Because it's pretty clear when you review.
And it's quick as well to have a review.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take long. But I don't know if they do it. You have to let us know. I don't watch enough baseball. To
Definitely should do it. Just have someone in the or just have someone in the umpire's ear. That can see on TV.
Yeah, straight away. Yeah, but that was a bit of anger there, didn't there?
Yeah,
bit of anger issues. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.